Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, only ladies and gentlemen now.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome.
All of you that identify as anything other than that are tuning in from the United States. You got some work to do.
Yes.
Oh, where's the hole?
Well, welcome back, Clint.
Thank you.
I know a lot of people have missed you.
I don't think so.
No, they have.
Really?
They have. But
I judge the missing based on the amount of comments we get on the episodes, and that episode you did recently was very well commented.
it was very well received by a lot of people. It was good. Yeah. We had some new people commenting on that as well, which is always exciting.
This will give us a good indication of how good my time off was.
Yeah, those buttons were already working hard. But episode 52, one whole year of the podcast.
Episode 52. We have to start getting into NFL players at 52.
Yeah. I think there wouldn't be too many AFL players after the 60s, I think. Oh, that doesn't look right.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's just summer vibing. Why are we inside?
Why are we inside?
I just went outside before. Oh, stop it.
It is beautiful outside.
It was gorgeous.
Better than Sydney's weather, I can tell you that for free.
Yeah, most websites will do that now.
Yeah, true.
Why am I not logged in to restream it? We should probably have prepared for this better. Dylan, maybe don't worry about it. So, you did an episode on your own, which is evidence that we don't actually need me anymore.
No, we always need you, mate.
What's been going on since I left?
Well, the podcast studio's changed a lot.
Oh, that was since I got back, though.
Yeah, but even when you're away, they made some changes, but...
What'd they change? They didn't get rid of Dylan's stupid hair.
Oh.
Are you getting one? Really? Why don't you dye it blonde? Completely, not streaks. Like, really? Yeah, I've blocked out a lot of your early stuff, a lot of your early work.
Did you?
Restream it.
All I remember is that someone went on holidays and then never came back. Yeah, just someone went on holidays. Yeah, you did. Yeah, but you can see why I've got a little bit of trust issues with media department going on holidays.
Whoa, that can't be the password. Surely not.
You're struggling to get into Restream?
Well, the password is ridiculously long. Like Dylan's hair.
Shouldn't be.
Well, that's what I'm getting at, bro. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, I didn't see that text.
The one that said, I will be late.
Yes.
I'm having some internal conflicts. Yeah, my wife and my children grew me some chilies, and I ate a few of them yesterday, and the rest is history. Thankfully, we are close to Bolivar Treatment Works. So since I've been away, getting my penis extension.
No. Restream.
Oh, the password. Huh, that was easy. Why didn't Dylan just tell me that?
I'm not sure. So people don't log into our Restream.
Select all the squares with a motorbike in it. It's just one massive motorbike. Oh, okay. What about the ones with bicycles in it? Just one massive bicycle.
Well, they're not allowed to identify as motorcycles anymore. They're bicycles. Hasn't got a motor. Nah, all right. We'll move on. We're moving on.
That was over. Anyway, so...
Today I'm going to jail, and I just want to get it over with and never have to worry about it again.
Who is that?
That's a Chloe? Is that Chloe? Or Courtney? What is? That's one of my buttons.
Oh, that's your button.
Yeah. Yeah, I got new buttons. Like, a lot.
Someone's been busy.
Yeah, well, they obviously took the hint.
Only took him 52 weeks, but...
To be fair, he hasn't been here 52
Yeah, true.
weeks. So what do we got?
Let's say China.
Okay. I like it.
This is going to be good.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to excuse me.
So since I since I have been here, we have a new president of the United States.
Yep.
Are you excited by that?
I am actually.
What excites you about that?
I think bringing common sense back to the world,
Common sense.
because I'm pretty sure, whether you agree with the United States or not, they are one of the powerhouse countries of the world.
And shit was starting to get a little bit out of control.
Oh, it was starting to get a little bit silly, if I'm being honest. Very silly. So, yeah, he's 58 executive orders that he signed. Have already started to send the lefties on TikTok a bit upset. But the thing is, they can complain as much as they like, but it was their people, the American people, that voted him in.
Democracy.
So you've only got yourselves to blame.
I think
suppose.
Australia might be the last of the democratic nations that have not flipped their leader.
Well, yes, not yet anyway.
But I've got to. Well, the odds are on that Dutton's going to be the guy, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I think it's probably a situation not unlike America. Like, they're your two options. Neither of them would be the ones you'd put forward, but yeah.
I suppose.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Well, hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Oh, that's hot too.
And that's the last thing she said. Okay, anywho, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
That's cool, when she's being, like, investigated.
$50 million.
Oh.
Just so you know, there's a bag on the ground now.
Yeah, that's
my leaving call.
okay. Yeah, what were we talking about?
Me just discovering.
Oh yeah, and I was reading that Australia were exempt from the harsh tariffs last time he was in.
He hasn't said Australia yet. So, I mean, I think I talked about this a while ago that I would rather go into the United States and sell Lawnhub under a tariff-based leadership of Trump and make less money than a non-tariff-based leadership of the other party, dependent on who that is, and not feel safe in the country. And yeah. So yeah. Cause of your epic video last week. Sofonda Cox. Sofonda Cox says, I'm thinking of using PGR for the first time, Jonesy, because of your epic video last week.
No worries. I'll wait for Clint to pick a button.
Yeah, no, I'm just having a look around.
Oh, okay. No, it's exciting, and yeah, we'll be able to do an application video once that lawn out the front here at Direct is up and running. Those of you on Instagram and Facebook may have seen the stripes that it put out there today, much to Clint's anger. You're
not allowed to mow the lawn unless Izzy is filming.
Correct.
You need to stop doing that shit.
But the sun was in the perfect spot.
What'd you take off? Nothing.
It was. It would have been like 1 or 2 mil.
Yep.
It was just to get that photo. Okay. But the sun was in that perfect. Well, just be careful where I put my arms, because depending on who's watching, that might be seen the wrong way. But the sun was perfect, in a perfect position.
Where was it?
It was. So if I'm sitting here,
If you have it, hand out like that, it's all right.
It was over there. Yeah. So.
We had a
maybe twice. Yeah, it was that way. Yeah, Usain Bolt version.
Or Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
Just like the sun was like.
Yeah. Oh.
We posted a meme yesterday, day before, of Elon next to Barron at the presidential inauguration, and fucking got an email from a customer. Just was an email, it was a message.
Customer? I'm not sure.
Customer?
Yeah, well, maybe just a concerned citizen that we're concerned for.
That said, like, how could you align yourself? Basically, it was like either someone in your media department has fucked up and forgot to delete a scheduled post, or you guys align with Nazi propaganda. And I'm like, we don't do TikTok anymore, do we?
Only posting, but we're not.
Yeah, I was going to say, 'cause that would have just gone, see ya. And I responded back, would this guy be shocked to know that I actually had that video made after?
Yeah.
That was actually from me seeing it. So yeah, bearded Sith. Lucky it's not skinny moustache Sith, hey? When you say we can't do a certain moustache either, thanks to the big H. Yeah, it's fucked. Kira, this table is only temporary. I'm going to buy a slick,
Sexy is
distressed
probably the
timber, similar colour to that. We're going to build a wall.
Yeah, we're going to build a wall.
As a bit of a tip of the hat to
and people are
Big
going to
Don.
build it.
Yep, and we're going to make our competitors pay for it. We're going to build a wall. I won't even say it because I'll get people will get angry at me. All right, hang on. What do we got?
Never bite the hand of the one that fingers you, something like that.
He is my favorite, absolute favorite TikToker / Instagrammer at the moment. You know who that is. So there's this guy in China that makes LED signs, and he just does stitches with like
So
stupid
funny.
shit. Like Doug Townsend from the car sales guy. Have you seen him on Instagram at all? No. Your algorithm's so pure. You would just have like healthy stuff like nature and like music without swear words. Yeah. But yeah, Doug Townsend, he just has like stupid shit like a chick in a bikini doing something, and then he's like, gotcha, and he's like, we got a Dodge Chrysler for sale at the moment, and then so those two are really funny. We should link them up. But yeah, that guy there,
Never bite the hand
he's Chinese,
of the one
and he goes,
that fingers you, something like
my
that.
favorite English saying is never bite the hand that fingers you, and so that's where that comes from. And he does really good Texan accents, Australian accents.
Yeah, he does. This is pretty good.
It's really funny. What's this one?
Stop it. Get some help.
Big MJ.
Oh, goodness.
All right, what do we got here in the chat? Hope you like. Oh, that was you, Kira. The new soundboards. I do. It's fucking great. It's what I live for. What was I saying the other day? Like there's not too much I'd care for in the world, but that makes me laugh. Soundboard's one of them. Scott said, by the way, that Barry Elon meme was missing funny. Was missing funny?
Fucking funny.
As in it wasn't funny? Like it didn't have the funny in it? And yes, the sign guy is the best. All right, so we've got some actual some stuff going on. Sensible question. RLEA01 on Instagram says, are you going to have a stockist in Brisbane, Queensland? I thought we had a stockist.
Yeah, we've got a few actually.
Livability.
He's in Brisbane. They have a shop front there in a cul-de-sac, I think, at the end of the...
like a commercial space?
Yeah, commercial space there.
I think Waterpro Stepney. That means nothing to anyone.
And then, there's a few on the Sunshine Coast as well.
Which isn't Brisbane, just so
no, it's not, I know. But we do have a few there.
I think we've got a national deal that I've been working on. I don't even know if I've talked about it before, but I probably have.
A few times, yeah.
It's so fucking close. I feel like it's like, I don't know, like it's almost like the person's trying to hold off to make their strength stronger so that when, that they can hold it, you know what I mean? They can hold it. They're trying to hold it.
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Okay.
Until it...
Yeah, and then just to get stronger. So, autocorrect, piss funny. Okay, thank you, Scott.
Okay.
I was like, fuck, why would you say that, man? I thought it was funny, but obviously not everyone
I thought it was hilarious.
the same sense of humor as... It was my idea, and they executed it. I take full responsibility. If it's, obviously if... What did I say? If you're going to see what happens in our chat around shit like
Jesus. Straight to jail.
It was like, after we posted that, we basically just loaded up a train. Like, that's exactly what we did. That's how we feel about it. You fucking idiot. Oh, that's a good one, yeah. We're going to build a wall and we're going to make Bunnings pay for it.
Yeah.
So we got another bit of sensible question. Any tips for, this is from Jez Marks, boys. Any tips on getting roots and shoots stains out of your shorts? Also, seeing a bunch of weeds starting to pop up. Spartan applied late August. Is it wearing off or is this to be expected?
Roots out of the shorts, that's tough. Now your gardening shorts. But as for, so what that be, August, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, it'd be almost
ready to go.
Yeah.
Roots and shoots. My school of thought there is soak the shorts in roots and shoots and then just have no stain.
Just have no stain, just the one color.
That's my plan when I have issues with shirts.
But with Spartan and any pre-emergent, depending on where you are and your weather conditions. So if you're on the East Coast, up north, with all that rain that you guys have had in the last few weeks, that would be having an impact. And especially if you did apply in August, then yeah, you would be about time. And as you've pointed out, you'll probably start to see that as well. So,
bonus question from the same human. Seed heads going nuts at the moment in Tiff Tough Melbourne based. Does this indicate a lack of specific nutrient or an excess of one?
if I'm being honest,
no, lie to them.
Yeah, Tiff Tough seems to be every second or third post after armyworm and rain.
Mine's seed heady.
Is seed head in the Tiff Tough. So I just think it's very sensitive to conditions, as we've found. The Tiff Tough out the front doesn't have any seed head, but we've been quite ruthless with it. Ervo's was a bit fluffy, a bit seed heady.
Mine got left for a while as well.
So, look, regular mowing, regular fertilising, regular watering, and then if you're still encountering the seed head, then you could look at PGR to suppress it. That we've found that well, I mean, it does work. But even my Santarana around the edges of, I suppose, the collar, that's gone a bit seed heady. But yeah, it's just been a year for seed head and Tiff Tough this year.
Kira said, dream guest on the podcast needs to be the milk lady Sith. And then Sith said, is the milk lady still there?
He needs some milk.
Or the legally blind chick. That's not a chick. That's a dude.
There's a young boy.
I'm legally blind. I can see.
Okay, bearded Sith and bearded Kira have got some shit going on here. Sith said, sorry, Spartan time for Lawn Jonesy, ? Queen's fucking land. Josie, I feel like this desk, you should be holding hands. Nice.
We are nice and close.
Body
it's
touching
nice.
tips. Shit, hang on, let me read it properly. I feel like this desk, you should be holding hands. Nice little intimate potty touching tips. Fingertips. That's disgusting, Josie. I like how you choose to be not safe for work on the pod, but not in the fucking room before when we were talking about sausages. We've got another one that I haven't listened to yet, I think.
It would have to be a promise.
A prom.
What's prom?
Half a promise.
Does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
What do you mean?
Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting.
Duffy used to love that one.
Why are you gay? Why are you gay?
Okay.
Shit.
That's a fucking chick. It's not a fucking chicky dickhead. This.
I'm legally blind. I can see barely.
It's a young boy.
I'm
He'd be
legally
what,
blind. I
15,
can
16?
see
I
barely.
don't know if he'd be 15. I'd say he's probably 13 or 12.
Yeah, okay.
But definitely the kind of person that I would happily hire. All right, here we go. Hang on. Oh, shit. Oh, have we still got that?
Emotional damage.
Sensible question. Just moved into a new place and the lawn is full of weeds and barren, not barren, in a lot of places. Got the weed and feed pack on the way. Is it a good idea to do a full reno now or wait till spring?
Did you say where they were? Sorry.
Todd Mills. Let me have a look. Todd's photos in Japan.
Okay.
So I'm guessing that was not where he is.
Recent.
Yeah.
In terms of his
Yeah.
house. But
oh, shit.
What are we? January 23rd, 4th?
All day.
4th, all day. No, we still got plenty of time. Yeah, go the full reno. Go hard.
Unless you live in Tasmania.
Yeah, unless you live in Tassie. But if you're, Western Australia, South Australia, Victoria, lower parts of New South Wales, we've got wicked weather to be able to do things like that. So if you're north of that, then you could probably look at targeting the weeds in terms of, the weed and feed pack and growing the grass that's there and then hold off. But you've still got a lot of time to be able to do, full reno. So my vote is with full reno.
I think Sith is mixing up time for that with... he thinks it's a 50-year-old chick. You thinking about
Ain't
this
nobody got time for that.
That's a chick. She's got bronchitis.
now?
Well, that's what it says after that. Yeah, I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay.
Then they turn it into a song.
All right. Todd Mills said, I think it's Buffalo, newbie to this lawn stuff. New South Wales. Yeah. Oh, Buffalo. So he was the one that was asking about doing a reno.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I mean, depending on how barren the bare areas are, you probably, if you want to get a full filled-in lawn
It's
before
reno, it's Buffalo as well.
Yeah.
You don't want to go spanking that too hard.
Yeah. Depending on how barren it is, you could look at maybe getting some slabs, filling it in, because, yeah, Buffalo will spread.
I hear slabs and automatically I'm like, beer?
Beer. So, yeah, I'd be interested to see if a picture, if you could send one through to my email.
Nudes.
Adam@lawnhub.com.au.
He likes naked men.
All of the nakeds.
All right. There's a lot of activity on Instagram, more than I've ever seen
Yeah,
before.
because I've missed you, man.
It's not me.
Yeah, it is.
I've gone this way so that while I'm reading, you can see my beautiful blue eyes.
Maybe it's the backdrop just looks better.
I don't know.
Just all
Izzy's
looks
not
more.
a fan, are you? I think Izzy's struggling with how crowded it is.
What's crowded?
It's all right because I've got a white wall behind me and he's got the Lawnhub wall.
I think
Do you
it's
like it?
good.
Crowded. I would say there's too many words. I think if you just had simple things, it would be like you wouldn't have that at your house like that, right? You just need a vase or a vase full of golf balls. It's coming. We've ordered it. All right. Okay, so Bearded Sith's just spending most of his day worrying about that chick and that dude. Sean says, got some patches in my couch that are struggling to recover after some lawn grub damage about 2 months ago. We had that. Just getting nowhere near as much growth as the rest of the lawn living in WA. Any tips?
So what we've done to the lawn out the front is we've removed all the dead material. If that means that you need to dig at it with a little shovel or a big shovel, remove the dead material.
As in the shovel size is relevant.
Yeah, like if you've only got a little area, then a little trowel will work. But if you've got a big area like we did out the front here.
Snowplow.
Snowplow, yes.
Yeah,
try and remove everything that's there. If you go back to, I think, was it episode 2, where I went at it with the shovel and actually pulled those dead slabs out. Maybe something similar has happened in your situation. But what we've found is when I went out there today to mow the larger area, I had a look at the smaller area, and we've got so many tough runners starting to creep into those areas.
That small area is so healthy.
Yeah,
It's stupid. I don't understand why it's so much more healthier.
Because it's about a week and a half to 2 weeks more ahead than this side. Yeah,
I thought it was because I've been pissing on it.
No.
All right. Jez Marks. So Todd Mills, I think we've dealt with his buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Jez Marks been seeing some comments about doing a regular scarifier to dethatch like weekly or fortnightly. Fact or fiction? Waste of time. Look, I've got a metal bladed verticutter, which is like a scarifier
/ groomer.
And if I had the time, I'd do that every 2 weeks through the growing season, especially with thatch stuff. It's just you're going to give your lawn the best chance, but can you be fucked? I can't. Well, that's not true. I can be. I just don't have time. So, yeah. What do you think?
I could not agree more. You've actually nailed it on the head.
Ah! All right. Lawnhub Legends. That's a page now. Reno on cool season grass such as Canberra Blend 70 Tool Rescue. Come on, bro. You're better than that. What the fuck?
Guys.
Is that 70% Tool Rescue and 30% Blue Kentucky? Isn't it Kentucky Blue? What the fuck is going on?
Someone's had
That's Canberra.
That's Canberra.
It's like Tasmania's cousin.
That's who runs our country.
No, but none of them are from Canberra.
No.
They just go there because then there's a lot less media attention. So when they go into those clubs, there's no cameras.
But do you think maybe it's a bit like rotten fruit? You put
Allegedly.
You put good fruit with rotten fruit, then the rotten fruit starts to take over the good fruit.
Well, I look at it from the other side. If it all goes rotten, then you just drink it and then it's a party.
What do they call that in jail?
I don't know. We'd have to ask ChatGPT. I've not been to jail yet.
Jail alcohol?
Jungle juice?
Jail alcohol. What's it called?
This is where you search it up and tell us. I'll look it up, mate. Jonesy can do that, and I'll do this. Todd Mills says, thanks, legends. Nick Allen, can you overdo roots and shoots? Oh.
Pruno.
Hello, Matt Irving.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nick Allen says, can you overdo roots and shoots? I want to spot spray dog piss, but want to still do a full spray when following the calendar, would this be overdoing it?
No, that in that situation, no, that wouldn't be overdoing it if you're sticking to the rates.
Answering the first question, yes, you can.
But yes, you can.
But you're talking like
200 times the rate.
Yeah.
Like our general manager.
The lethal dose.
Yes, the lethal dose. Hooch or Pruno. Pruno was the word I had in my head.
Thank you, Jez Marks. See, this is good.
Yeah, it's good.
A two-way thing going on.
What's the saying?
If more is good, two is not better.
And more doesn't equal more better.
Unless it's cocaine.
Yeah.
Not financial advice.
Not financial advice. We used that button a few times while you're away.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, do we have that button still?
I hope so.
Not financial advice.
There it is.
Oh, no discount for you. All right. What's this one? No buttons for you, Clint. All right.
All the buttons for you, Clint.
Toolshed is watching live. I haven't watched his irrigation videos.
Well, he's done a very good job with his irrigation install, and for the first time, he was able to water his whole lawn. I was saying to Matt, he's probably watered his lawn more with this system than the whole time he's been there with wobbles.
Yeah,
like the amount of water he's.
Yeah, welcome to the water bill village.
Well, his first tank was all rainwater,
dude. So he's just asked a question: should I put wet in the water tank so that when I water the lawn,
Jesus, no.
Call the EPA and ask them their thoughts on that.
It'll keep the lubrication all good in the pump.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. No.
If you were doing that, it would have to be. There'd be so much. Where's the water coming from that goes into the tank? Is it getting topped up?
Topped up with a hose. Is there at the moment?
Is there an air gap? Oh, there is because it's a hose. Yeah, you got to be. If you did do something like that, the tank would have to be plumbed to nothing else. Have backflow prevention, air gaps. You'd have to protect your house.
Yeah, it's. I mean, not that we're advising.
Do not do it.
Technically, it's not. It's not hooked up to anything. It's just a catchment off the roof, and then he's topping it up with a hose.
Mr. Mumbles, can a picture of my face be put up behind Clint? No, unless it's funny, like kind of a hybrid of you and maybe a former German leader or a current North Korean leader. That could be funny. So yeah, you can put wet in your tank, but you shouldn't at all.
They'd be diluted as well.
Yeah, well, golf courses obviously
they got injection. Yeah, injection.
You'd also probably need an agitator to keep your tank. Like you'd have to have it turning. Yeah, it wouldn't. It's not advisable, but it's something that I would. No, I'm not even going to finish that. So that's all the questions there. All right, what do we got back here? Kira, his explanations of some of the products last week were elite. Good job, Jonesy. Fucking suck up a bit, Kira. Jesus
Thanks, Kez.
Christ. Did we answer the question about scarifying Blue Kentucky and what did he call it? Tool Rescue.
Tool Rescue.
Tool Rescue.
You want to do that going into autumn, not just yet. It's still a bit warm.
Can you do a reno on mine front lawn?
Same answer. Not yet. Going into autumn. Do you think we should oversow the front with rye?
Fucking no way.
No way?
No
you don't want to
fucking
stripe it up? No. Okay,
You'll never get rid of it. If you were going to do anything out the front, you would turf cut out the lawn and replace it with Santarana.
Watch this space.
What? Fuck! Can we get a Santarana sponsor? I love that you guys are trying to make dumb questions serious.
What?
I think he was just being silly about putting his wet in his rainwater tank. I get no joy from anything.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Not anymore.
Dad kept saying that on the golf course the other
dogs
week.
And cats have been removed from... Actually, no, I won't say that. Okay. Liam Abdillah. Planning on taking about 1 meter down of soil out of my backyard and want to keep my Tahoma that I planted 8 months ago. I want to use a sod cutting machine. Any tips on doing this? And what time of the, I'm going to say year or day, you might be saying. So you want to cut our time of the year. Should I do it to keep the lawn alive for a few days while I remove the soil? Fuck. 1 meter.
That's a lot. That's going to be dense as root system. That's mad. Like if you're going to put sand or something back into it.
No, I think he's lowering the level. He's not replacing it.
Yeah, sorry, I get you.
Imagine terraced backyard.
Yeah, I would do it now.
Yeah, don't leave it like. Yeah, the perfect time was 3 months ago. The next perfect time's today.
Now.
Yep.
And keep the sods damp as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Try and keep as much moisture in them as
And you're
possible.
you're not going to kill it, but you'll make it yellow and shit.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you kind of keep it. If you had to roll it up, which we don't encourage, like if you could move it and leave them all exposed and keep them growing, do that. Keep them moist and wet, and then roll them back out, and then you'd pretty much go got laid.
Yeah, all over again.
BBW again, like a new lawn.
And just be mindful that the sod cutters that are available for hire are not as neat and tidy as the turf farm sod cutters. So it's it's going to come back quite lumpy, but
it's all good, bro.
And if you bring the lawn down, then also it gives you a good opportunity to do irrigation if you didn't the first time, and also good soil.
True. Drainage, everything.
Drainage.
Everything that you've half thought about, you could do. Bearded Sith said there should be a TV running through the Lawnhub memes behind me, not a picture. What else we got? I've got Aussie Blue on my front lawn. Will it benefit from a dethatching, or is this a no-go? That's from Dodgy Bro.
No, go for it. There was a guy on Instagram that had a Aussie Blue Cooch golf green lawn dad, I think. He used to treat that quite mean, but he hasn't had any content for ages. Probably got busy.
Yeah, life, mate. Yeah. Maybe his media team don't like driving out to his house.
He used to do trick shots over the kids' jungle gym, golf club. He used to go up and over.
If we can buy all the blocks of land around me, we can start doing shit like that. Build a little fucking par 3, dog leg par 3 from Valley Road around the corner.
Just build a net.
They won't approve the net, so I'll just do it without it. Because I'll go to council and say I'm going to put the driving range in my backyard, and they'll be like, "Yeah, well, you can't put a net up." I'm like, "Well, I'm doing it regardless."
Yeah,
so
it's happening.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, net or no net?
I'm going to be hitting golf balls. Phil McCracken. Hello, lawn lovers. I'll start that again. I was trying to be too fancy with my voice. Phil McCracken. Hello, lawn lovers. Okay. This is about the time of day where I start drinking and I'm getting a bit DT. Hello, lawn lovers. Great podcast or school lesson last week. Learned a lot. Yeah, see? Especially about PGR. Just thought it was for lazy people looking to cut their lawn less often, almost considering it.
No, it is that tool that takes your lawn, as I said in the video, from a 7 to an 8 to a 9 to a 10.
What's the numbers like on that versus normal videos?
It's at 1,000 views, which for our YouTube's pretty good at the moment. Like podcast-wise, it's one of our most viewed.
Yeah. The data is screaming, get this Clint fuckhead out of the podcast.
But our first lawn series is going pretty good for our numbers. We don't.
Yeah, I saw they posted a thing today saying that the next episode is going live in 4 days.
Tuesdays.
What's the story behind that?
It's just Tuesdays is the day that we've chosen to upload at the moment. And it seems to be doing pretty good. Like, you look at the other people in this space, some of them are very weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, and, change it up. Fuck normal.
Okay. So, where's our content? I'm just looking at the numbers. We need more photos and that. We need that redone.
We, we went out. What are we over?
It's up to 1,600. Oh, no, that's episode 3 of our first lawns at 1,600. Episode 2's at 3.2.
Yeah, not huge numbers, but in terms of our past.
Where's your podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, there, 1,008.
Yeah.
Are you replying to the comments?
Yes. I think someone actually just commented in the last maybe hour. I saw that notification. I haven't got to that one yet, but yeah.
It's what they want. They don't want podcasts. What's the point of doing all this shit?
It's fun, that's why. No.
Okay. So yeah, take your lawn down. Do it now. Keep your stuff damp. Put it back out. No more questions on there. Back to Reese Stream it. New year, new Jonesy book.
I actually had an idea yesterday.
Stop talking about something you're not going to do.
No. I'll actually do what I did last week, but about the book. So I'll talk about it, and then
turn it into a book.
By talking about it. Something like that. Like, because the next,
you need a ghostwriter.
The next video if we had to pre-record and no one was available, it was only myself, it was going to be a 12-month lawn care program. And they were going to...
we might need to do that because we're both not going to be here for a Friday soon, right?
Yeah, next Friday.
Yeah. I'm escorting Jonesy to Turkish land.
Yes.
Turkey. He's going to get his patch sorted. Peter Sith said, if PGR on special this... What the fuck is wrong with you, Sith? Is PGR on special in this week's Weekly Cut? We can't do that, can we?
No, we'll make no money. We don't make money.
Why start now?
Yeah, we don't make money on it anyway. It's more there as a novelty, sort of as a, when you go to the supermarket and you got your Kinder eggs up on the counter there for $8 these days because cost of living and shit, but maybe we put the full load on, good discount.
He said Clint can stay. He deals with my shit. Nate Extreme. Watching the young fella on the whippy in the video hurt my eyes.
Yeah.
You should probably, this would be a good one for you guys in the media team to stitch together me and Riley.
Yeah, and Rob's Rentals. Fuck yeah.
Have you seen it? It's a really old video of me using a whippersnipper. It's about as bad as Riley.
So, obviously, Riley is not used that machine before.
Also, he's 21.
Yeah, he's a young fella. But I didn't realise until I got back because I think my phone rang or something. I went back and I was like, well, there goes all that soil that was there.
He's I think a lot of people, and I know most people are just having because of our brand, you fucking stumble. We're coming.
Oh
we're coming at you.
And bring it on.
But he has to learn, right?
Absolutely, and he scalped the lawn. He's gonna mow the lawn on Wednesdays when we film Wednesday.
So we're filming a week before we upload. Doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yes, and that will probably be the final video of that series, and then it will just be from there.
Updates.
Just updates and what's going on. There's a few things we got bush back in stock. So
surely you got to come up with something else for that series.
What?
More fucking green into it, man.
Well, we got to get it. We got to get it back to looking mint. Then stop giving away the people to the ideas. All right.
Well, it's not really an original idea. Every other fucking YouTuber does it.
Because we can have a chipping area on the little lawn and chip over.
Yeah.
We could mow putting green for putt or something.
You know what we should do?
Do lots of things.
This empty patch of land next door, turn it into a fucking park.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Salisbury Council could just give it to us? We could just buy it from...
Have you seen the hair that was out there? Oh, no, you've been away.
Oh, man.
It was fucking it was like a foot and a half, it was... Yeah.
We had a question about rabbits.
Rabbits?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Now I've got heaps of questions. I think it said, how do I get rid of rabbits?
How do you get rid of rabbits?
Yeah.
Isn't that... Well, they introduced foxes.
You need foxes.
Yeah. And then you need a fucking gun to shoot
and you need a gun. Well, if you're going to get a gun for the fox, you might as well get a gun for the rabbit, right?
Yeah.
Who was that? So many fucking questions. Why can't Instagram be on Restream It? That's a rhetorical question. I'm not expecting an answer. Where was it? Can you control F this? Nope. Yeah, okay. We've got a few things going on here, right? So how do you get rid of rabbits?
I've never...
You can bait rabbits.
You can bait rabbits, but I think...
Oh, those fucking clampy things.
Yeah. Well, Jaron got to get the cats in.
No, the ones that actually clamp closed around their legs and they bleed to death and die.
But if
Are they legal?
I don't...
Fox trap.
I don't know, but if you're baiting, I think you got to put a sign up. Is that right in Australia? Yeah.
And then all the dogs go, oh, cool, I won't eat the bait.
Look at that. Looks like some cheese.
No, the dogs go, oh, no, there's a sign up. Don't worry about that. We just had a question come through saying, oh, here, shoot the rabbits. No. What's your watch, Clint? It's a Tag Heuer Formula 1. I don't really know much about watches. I bought it for myself when I sold railways. It's because it's green.
Oh, yeah. I thought...
That's one shot.
Is that was that? I didn't.
That's what I bought myself, a really expensive one.
Yeah,
and I bought everyone else not as an expensive
one.
Oh,
they look similar.
That was intentional.
Yeah.
So I bought the guys
Citizens,
yeah, which were still up there, and got them engraved. And I bought myself a tag. I was going to buy myself green Rolex, and I couldn't at the time. I was really uncomfortable with $25,000 for a watch. No, that's a fucking very weird sentence. But now I've had this for a little while. I'm a lot more comfortable. I haven't broken it or lost it, and I wear it a lot.
I've got to get my watch fixed.
I've actually got to buy another watch. We've got a 15-year anniversary for one of our staff coming up in some weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to find a suitable watch for him. We like to celebrate our anniversaries as best as we can. I haven't been great at it.
Well, I suppose that's one of the resolutions this year.
Yeah.
Make sure we do that better.
Just want to do it well. So, I've got to find him a watch. Where are we? Why is Jonesy gay? No, that's not. I put 2 comments together.
Oh,
that's
okay.
right.
Nice.
Sorry. So rabbits, just shoot him. Beater Sith, the outtake that you left in was funny to Kira. Funny too. 2 is TOO Sith, like when you're saying as well, it's two with 2 O's.
Is that in that video, the podcast last
know.
week? No, Dylan took it out. There was a couple of me bending over. People got to see some free content. Yeah, it's all out now. And me saying, all right, I'll do the outro now. Yeah. It's all good. It's all fixed now.
What was it accidentally left in?
Yeah. Jesse picked up on it and told me about it.
Jonesy, you talked about wet, but why does the wet allow liquids to penetrate the soil more than without? That's from Pittman.
Because that's how the chemical compound works. So it breaks that tension, that surface tension on the soil, and then the way the molecules are formulated in wet, when it breaks that tension, it's free flowing through the soil, and then it is able to, I suppose, it goes through the soil and then all the molecules join up, and then that's how it disperses and drops much more evenly and efficiently.
Sam Betton, were you surprised to see the popularity of our first lawn series, and are there any plans to do more of these types of videos for other unloved lawns? Good question.
In terms of the popularity, no, because it was probably outside of other bits and pieces, like real specific things. It was a series that a lot of people were asking for, and obviously we did say that we're going to do something with those lawns. So
it's the content that does the best at all the time. Like if we do a video at my house of a lawn thing, or like a before and after, people like it. Yeah, so it doesn't surprise me. It'd be good to have more. I think we're doing Kira's, or is that kind of fallen away?
I don't know if that's more of a Water Pro thing in terms of the irrigation, but we can do Kira's.
I'm pretty sure I gave her a pack. She was capturing photos of the before and after.
Yeah, I mean, I may have had that conversation. I may have forgotten. But and what was the second part of that question? What's next?
And will you do more of that kind of thing for unloved lawns?
Yeah.
The reality is, if we could find lawns nearby here, and we're getting further into the season, so it might not be as easy, but we've still got some really good temperatures. We need the content, so yeah. If someone's got a lawn that's very close to here,
that's the other thing as well. It's just like for us to.
That's perfect.
It's just there. We can block out 2 or 3 hours.
You know what we could do? We could go talk to the other, like they've got a seeded lawn that's.
Yeah, it's seeded. It's
struggling.
It's quite starting to come through. The rye's starting to die out. But a mowing franchise that rhymes with BIMS came through and hacked it. And we were filming a video, and they come through with their snip, blew all their fucking shit all over our good lawn. And then I just went over there.
Have you shit back, fuckwit? Celeste messaged me this morning and said that the council were mowing the verges. And they were at my neighbour's house.
Yeah.
She's like, turn the sprinklers on right now. Because I'm like, these guys aren't going to give a fuck.
Nah.
They're not going to, they won't mow. The lawn's like.
It looks good, but the shit that's going to come in off of it.
Oh, dude. What do you do, man? Adrian Votta, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Mr. Mumble says, how was your time off, Clint O? That's for Clint Osborne.
Or Clinto,
it was good. It was the longest I've ever had a holiday in my life. So I, as a child, obviously school holidays excluded, but to go somewhere I've never been for more than maybe 2 weeks. When Celeste and I got married, my honeymoon was 8 days. And this won't surprise anyone that knows me, but 1.5 to 2 of the days we were so hungover we were in bed fucked. We were meant to do an island tour of PP Island in Thailand, and vomited in the bus on the way there because we drank so much the
Fuck.
night before. This won't surprise you either, but we were swimming in the pool in the hotel, and we basically started drinking with a group of guys who were there from the Gawler Footy Club. They were on a boys' trip.
Yeah.
And so we just drank with them.
Fuck.
Ended up going out to Bangala Road, ping pong shows, fucking everything, just tagging along with these dudes,
Yeah.
eating food on the side of the road and just being dickheads. So, yeah, I haven't been away that long. So we went to Japan for 3 weeks. Went to Cairns, then went to Japan, then came back to Cairns and came back to Adelaide. So we left on the 26th of December and came back on like the 15th. So, yeah, it was really good. The kids are at an age now where they travel really well. I got to go back and see my mum and dad, my Japanese parents, from an exchange program I did when I was 16. So we stayed at their house for a couple of days. It was really amazing, actually. Like, very welcoming, beautiful country. If anyone hasn't been there, it's fucking nuts. So Kira's just said, what was your favourite part of your Japan adventure? Staying with my parents. Like I said, I did an exchange program when I was 16. I went and stayed back and slept in the same room.
That's crazy.
Nothing to change, man.
Yeah.
Like, because they got a really big house. They got a 3-story house. So that my room was just kind of left as it was. So, yeah, me and Jack slept up there, and then Celeste and the other two slept downstairs in like a lounge room kind of thing. It was really good. I'm not a massive fan of all the touristy shit like Disneyland and Universal Studios and all that kind of thing. And it's there, and go for it if it's what you're into, but I just think it's overpriced to line up for fucking 2 hours to do something for 2 minutes. It's kind of like that Bonnie Blue, right?
Yes. Yes. Good on her. Good on her. You know, 1,057 blokes rocked up, and good on them. You know, they got what they wanted, and she got what she wanted.
Line
No
up
one
for
was
2 hours for 2 minutes.
No one was hurt, so good on them.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really good. I'm starting to think about, you know, what other things we can do now with the kids that they're a bit older. We travelled to Bali with our kids. We got twins who were 2.5 at the time, and it was fucking horrible. So we haven't holidayed. So it was 2.5 to 8.
Yeah.
We didn't go on a holiday. We got a bit of stuff in here from the wet chat is making me moist. We don't use that word here. Adrian Votta, is wet better than BBW? I know they're the same product, but I'm asking, is granular better than liquid? You can answer this one.
It all comes down to personal preference and how you prefer to apply product. If you are a granular person and you don't have the time to fill up a sprayer, and if you haven't calibrated your sprayer yet,
it takes a longer time for the BBW to
break down
and get into the soil.
Because it's a rock mineral.
Because I used to look at them as identical and it didn't matter. And I put some in my front lawn, and then someone said something to me about, I never do that because I always mow up the granules. I'm like, how the fuck would you mow them up? Like, once you water it in, it's gone. And so I challenged him on it, and then like a week or two later, I'm still seeing that it hadn't watered in. I was like, oh no, he was right. Like, it does take a bit longer.
And that's how it's designed to work. So, we had a meeting during the week with where BBW comes from, and he explained to me how BBW is made, and it's quite interesting actually. So, basically, you do get wet with BBW. Wet coats the BBW granule. So, that's how you get your surfactant, and that's how you get it to disperse and spread evenly throughout the soil profile. And then, the mineral or the rock mineral, which BBW is, that little pellet, is what holds onto the moisture, and the surfactant distributes it. So, if you want to, I suppose, a neater finish, then wet, because you can just water it in and be done with it. But BBW, if you're maybe time poor or don't have a sprayer, I love both of them.
You've also got the advantage of you could do a mix with wet and roots, which is quite a popular combo.
Which, if those of you in the Lawnhub Legends, is my fave mix. So wet and roots.
Kira said her lawn is free roam. She might have meant free realm. I don't know. We died over Christmas, so I haven't touched it.
Oh yeah, she did. She got very sick.
I saw that she was posting that she was in one of them was in hospital and the other one was in hospital. They're all good?
I think so. Well,
you're all good, Kira?
Yeah, you're all good, Kira. You're back at work, so I'm assuming you're okay.
Well, it is my expectation that people come to work when they're sick, so it doesn't mean they're well.
True.
It just means they're at work. Phil McCracken. Oh, he had a question before that I didn't ask. Plans for Australia Day, question mark.
I don't know. Might go to the beach.
As in St Kilda?
No. It was like
What's the closest beach for you?
Semaphore. Largs. Nice. It's flat there. It's easy. Parking, you just go down the road. You don't park in the main strip there. You just go down towards Largs. And
Yeah.
usually
Walk
plenty
back
of
past the Palais.
Mm-hmm.
Get some schnitzels.
I don't know. I went to the I know it's not Australia Day yesterday, but went to the ice cream festival at Glenelg on Jetty Road last night. That was fucking shit. There was like 8 ice cream stands and a bazillion people. I thought it was going to be a bazillion ice cream stands for an ice cream.
8 people.
And 8 people. So.
Yeah. I guess it's hard when you come from somewhere like Gawler where people don't want to be there and don't want to see
I get
things.
it, but like if you have an ice cream festival, you have more than like.
Well, it's definitely not a festival. I think for you to call it an ice cream festival, there has to be 20 plus vendors.
Well, I think that's what it was called. Let me have a check.
Well, there's different words, right? So, like, what would it be? What's an 8 vendor ice cream thing? A
gathering?
Street party? An ice cream gathering.
Mm.
And when does it become an expo? Is that before or after festival?
No, it's an expo when you go pay to go.
Okay. And if it's so what's the...
Yeah, see? Ice cream festival.
Yeah.
So that's what it was called. And I didn't really agree that it was a festival as such.
Okay. So 2
stars. There wasn't enough ice cream vendors.
Yeah, 2 stars?
Yeah.
Weather
was good though.
When I was in Japan, we went to Baskin Robbins. They've got lots of flavours, like 31.
Mm-hmm.
And I had ice cream there. That was really good. I don't usually get ice cream. They also had Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Most people might not be aware Shake Shack is the best hamburger you can buy from what I would call a franchise or a chain, in my opinion. And I thought they were only available in America.
No.
Nope.
You had a Lego burger as well.
That was fucking disgusting. Yeah. I would have been better off eating actual Lego. Or Lego in your fucking Gawler accent.
Lego.
Yeah.
Stop it. Get some help.
Lego. So, yeah, I lined up for a Lego burger, which was fucking great. But yeah, Shake Shack. We went to Tokyo Dome because my boys play baseball and Celeste loves baseball. We went and did a stadium tour in Osaka of the Hanshin Tigers. Did a tour of the stadium, got to go out on the bench and shit. They were resurfacing it when I sent you some photos.
Yeah.
And then we went to Tokyo Dome, which was not open because they had a band called the Kinky Kids playing that afternoon, so you couldn't do tours. But we got there at like 10:30 in the morning, and I was like, Shake Shack.
Yeah.
And so that's like, no, what? I'm like, we're going to have Shake Shack. She's like, it's fucking 10:30. I'm like, cool.
Yeah,
then
cool.
We'll walk around for an hour and we'll have Shake Shack at 11:30, but we're having fucking Shake Shack. There's nothing else I care to do.
Kinky Kids. What does that translate to in Japanese?
I think there's a region called Kinky.
Okay.
And so these 2 dudes are from Kinky. But they're like adult men.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it. Yeah.
And so I'm like, and it was fucking chaos. There was people. I've got photos of it. Like, I think I did a video of it actually. They were just like all these, I guess, 30-year-old women taking photos of the sign. Just fucking
Of
everywhere.
the sign.
Of the sign of the people, because they hadn't started.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
We were, like I said, 10:30. I think the first concert was at 3.
Jesus Christ.
And they had a lineup to buy merch, and it was like ridiculous. It looked like the lineup to get in, and it was just the lineup to buy merch. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I mean, you're in the center of Tokyo, which is one of, if not the most populated city in the world. Mexico City, Tokyo. They're like close. I think Tokyo might have the number 1 spot.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I like never felt that there was lots of people. Like you know how like you kind of, there's like this crossing there called Shibuya Crossing where it's like people go there and take photos. I'm like, are you fucking all right? Like, do we need to go there?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you go see how busy it is. I'm like, this is why it's busy.
Yeah.
But also, who gives a fuck? Can you look at the image on the internet? She's like, yeah. I'm like, just fucking Google image search it. But I feel like that about temples, bridges, towers, everything. Tokyo Tower, we go look at it, or we could just look at the photo. Anyway. Kira said she's still got some things going on, but we are alive. Elbow
That's good.
cough. Daniel Pittman, I love roots too. Josie, my front yard is just broadleaf, thick and full. Maybe we could just go to an NSFW video at Josie's house
and watch how
take it back to
works.
dirt.
Yeah.
Mr. Mumbles, can I help with content from here? Maybe. I think if you could film stuff, we could edit it. We could put it on the channel. I'm not opposed to that. The wet chat, cool. Australia Day.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, this table has a fucking piece of wood underneath it.
You've got the short end.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm the one getting fired.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to work hard to get a loan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the couch?
Yeah. It's out on the corner.
My weekend is like 20 basketball games. So for those of you that don't have children or that don't have children that are athletic, when they do stuff like sport like basketball and other sports, they use these periods of time where you're meant to enjoy life and or rest and or spend time with family and friends, and they just fucking shoehorn a tournament into it. So think Australia Day long weekend, Easter, any other time they can. The basketball teams
June long weekend.
and all the fucking psychos that run basketball clubs are just like, you know what we could do? Fucking have a basketball tournament. Yeah. All right, cool. What we'll do is how early can we start? Like 7:30? Yeah, cool. And we should put it an hour away from where everyone lives. We'll do that. We'll fucking do that. Everyone will come in and we'll just do that. So that's what we're doing. I think we've got to be in Gawler at 7:30 tomorrow. I was literally thinking I could go buy a house in Gawler for, what are they, like $100,000? and then I could have the house. And then when we have games out there, I just stay there.
Stay there. Where? At the Starplex?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Starplex. Riverside, motherfucker. I don't know. They're everywhere. I won't look at the actual locations until tomorrow, but both boys are playing. This is the first time where both have played. So Jack's been playing it in the past, but yeah, both boys are playing, and it's going to be
hectic.
Fucking shit. Christian Ritchie. I think this question was asked before and I missed it. Sorry, mate. Hi, guys. Would Primo help seed heads Christian Moama, New South fucking Wales?
Yes. It will help suppress them. The trouble is obviously with Primo or Astro or Marvel, what else is there? There's Shadow Ultra, there's heaps of them. If you let it get out of reg, then the seed head's going to come back. So if you're using it for seed head suppression, it's important that you don't let it fall out of reg and you keep on top of it. But yes, it will help.
Never bite the hand of the one that fingers you, something like that.
Yeah, so that's, and then I think, so they'll play all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and then they play finals Monday. So,
or like on Australia Day.
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
What's more Australian than waking up early and watching your kids play low division, badly refereed, under-organised, climate controlled stadium based with angry parents that don't know how to use the scoreboards.
I'm just thinking when I was younger, but we used to have the one day cricket on Australia Day at Adelaide Oval. So we if you played,
have we lost that game?
They've changed the whole schedule
for a long time, hasn't it? Because it used to be it was our one day.
Yeah,
for a long time.
Yeah, for a long time. Then depending on who was touring, so if South Africa wanted to stay home, for example, for Christmas, they'd come after Christmas and the New Year. Then we'd have the Australia Day test.
Yep.
But and then
is Big Bash still going?
Big Bash final is tomorrow night, I think.
Who's playing?
The Stars? No, the Sixers and the Thunder, isn't it? Yeah, I think
I've been watching nothing. One of the houses we had in Japan had no TV, which was really good.
That would be sick.
I do think there's a lot to be said for removing TVs from the houses. I don't think we should have them.
Yeah, Sixers and the Thunder. It doesn't matter because it will fucking be raining anyway.
In Sydney? Is this the grand final? Like the winner of this wins the whole thing?
Yeah.
And they only play one game?
Yeah. Oh, it's tonight. The final's tonight.
How exciting.
Yeah, because Angel and I went to the Sixers Thunder Sydney Derby at SCG and it was 5.1 overs and got called off because of the rain. So we get a refund.
Because of the planes.
Yes. But it was Angel asked me what I thought of the SCG. It's quite, and if there's anyone that loves the SCG, it's quite a different It's quite a different stadium than Adelaide Oval.
It's a cricket stadium, right?
It is, but like Adelaide Oval, it's in sections where it's like everything is symmetrical and nice. Like, yep, you've got the hill.
Whereas
cool.
the SCG is like a Sim City where they just keep. Well,
Yeah.
we can afford to build another stand now.
Well, it's almost like when you build Sim City and you start some areas, and it's like, okay, that was my first area, but that's more advanced now, and I'm still here, and I haven't spent money here. It was very aesthetically it looks nice, but it's just like the oval was nice, the pitch was nice, the members, the pavilion and the ladies pavilion was phenomenal. That was quite special to see that in person, and that new Bradman stand looked good.
What's the go with the ladies pavilion? Just like a bunch of fridges and microwaves and a stove and shit. Or?
Yep. But
why the fuck do they have a ladies pavilion? What's it for?
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, no. I think when the women played, that was their area, and then when the men played,
as in the underneath, like it was their change rooms and their.
Yeah, I think I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but yeah, I've been to the Gabba, the MCG, now the SCG, Adelaide Oval. I've been to Bell Reeve, so it's just, I suppose, the Wacker and Optus Stadium left to go and have a look at now.
Well, when we start supplying fertilizer, you can just go be the rep. Go to the Wacker and see the guys.
No, yeah, that'd be
like, hey, you guys need some money shot?
Yeah, that'll start going out on Grange if it hasn't already. Money shot.
So when the fuck's that?
That's when it's the week after we get back. No, it's the week off we get back. Yeah,
there's a gap between.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh no, you are right. I reckon. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, yep.
So February's gone for me.
Yep. Yeah, everyone was saying that yesterday. February's fucked. Oh, amazing, but in terms of like, if you want to book someone in to get something done, it's not happening. You guys, anyway.
Yep. VJ says final is on Monday. Hobart versus the winner of tonight's game.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, VJ.
Yes.
Jones is from Gawler.
Yeah.
And,
sorry.
His brain is only half the size of a normal human's.
Bell Reeve. I know you don't like Tasmania, but Bell Reeve's a nice stadium. Nice.
I just don't see the point in going to Tasmania for things I like.
That's fine.
I think it's cold.
It was cold in the middle of summer. It was snowing on Mount Wellington when we went there.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
If it's snowing in summer, it's not a country. It's a province.
It's a
region.
But everything was green. It was very nice. Like in terms of play cricket on those ovals, it was like
because it's all fucking ryegrass.
Well, yeah, it's all ryegrass. But then back when I was playing cricket, places like Park 25 hadn't had the major upgrades that they have now. So it was 40. If it was 40 degrees in the city, even though Park 25 was a stone's throw away from the city, those ovals would be 10 degrees hotter because there's no lawn on them.
It was cold in Japan because obviously it's winter when we were there, but it was kind of pleasant because we were walking so much. You weren't fucked.
Yeah, weren't.
Like sweating balls. So, yeah. Mr. Mumbles. There's questions up here I missed. Josie said he's just a baby. Oh, she's talking about fucking red. Do you guys use your rotary scissors for edging or a brush cutter?
Clint does.
I think they're talking for out the front.
Yeah, out the front, we've just got the whippersnipper.
I don't know why the fuck anyone would have a whippersnipper and not rotary scissors.
But we do have a blade edger. I'm just waiting for the lawn to fill in a bit more and build back up before we get the blade edger on the edges here at Lawnhub HQ. But that whippy, I like that whippy.
We can't call it Lawnhub HQ because that's what fucking fuckface used to call.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to come up with something else.
Lawnhub. Lawnhub's lawn.
Yeah. What was Lawnhub Legacy? Are we still using Lawnhub Legacy?
I'll take that as a no.
Why are you gay?
How long after the lawn seed has gone down to help grow in an extension to an existing lawn? What the fuck?
Hey, start again.
Rob Lackey says, how long after lawn seed has gone down to help grow in an extension of an existing lawn and it started growing, is it safe to use NSFW? Fuck, that question was written backwards.
12 weeks is what the label suggests, but if you're still having bare areas in your seeding, hold off until the bare area that you're putting down to marry up with the existing lawn is completely full. Then use NSFW if required.
Before, there was a question from Liam Abdillah about cutting out a metre of his shit, his soil.
Hmm?
He said, touching on what drainage would you put in to make your lawn pop off, like Aggie in the middle and around the side, like a retaining wall? Thanks. So, we're saying remove the soil.
Yeah.
What drainage would you put in? I guess it's just if it's needed, right?
Yeah, if it's needed.
And the reality is if he's taking a metre of soil out, that bottom bit is going to be fucking rock, I would say.
Yeah. Well,
or shale or whatever. Depends where it is, but
what pattern would you go? Would you go?
It depends on what it's doing.
Yeah.
So, if you wanted to go nuts, you'd herringbone it from the middle or the side and head it away. But you don't always need that much drainage, like especially if you're going to put in the right soil profile, and that's probably the big thing.
I suppose, but if you're taking a metre of soil out and if it's going into sort of like
lost all the questions,
into a valley of some description or something, like if water's going to be coming to that area because now you've dropped it by a metre potentially, you still want to.
If anyone from Instagram is watching, if someone leaves alive and comes back, can you just leave the fucking questions there? Like I accidentally jumped out of it.
Oh.
All the chat's gone.
No.
Like why not just leave it there?
Why not just marry up with Restream?
You hearing that, Zuck?
Today I'm going to jail, and
Hey, have you heard anything about Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston?
No.
So, have you? You staying across that? Because you're doing pure things. So, Michelle Obama, this is all alleged because I don't really know, but Michelle Obama hasn't been to anything, right? She didn't go to the inauguration, didn't go to the church service, didn't go to the president that passed away, former President Carter's funeral. And then this morning I see a thing that says Jennifer Aniston's turned off commenting on her Instagram because everyone's fucking attacking her about having an affair with Barack Obama. I'm just like, and my first thought was, go you.
Absolutely. Fucking oath.
That's not that I would. Like, I'm really loyal and faithful and stuff, but.
Yeah, but.
Jennifer Aniston, man.
The thing about putting that aside, turning your comments off is just something like, one, if it's bothering her that much, just have someone look after
Is turning
us.
your comments off almost like getting pardoned for crimes you haven't committed yet?
Well, it's
admission of guilt.
Yeah, like oh fuck, like there's a popular. I wouldn't even know. I retract that comment.
Why are you?
There is a full drive TikTok Instagram account that bought this $130,000 Land Cruiser and spent another $200,000 on it. Anyway, it broke down and Toyota were like, "You've molested this car fucking beyond the point of repair."
What a choice of words.
Right? You are not getting any warranty on this car, right? And they just jumped up and down like, this is fucking having a whinge. And then like their comments are like, is this for real? Like, and they've turned comments off now because they're just copping it.
Because everyone's having a go at them.
Yeah, because they're like, what like, we sell you a bucket of Trojan, you leave the lid off and
fills up with water,
and you go to use it and it's a solid brick.
Yeah,
like,
I want my money back.
We probably would because we're nice people, but it's just as we like to say, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word.
Have you seen?
I was going to put him.
One of these lefties was talking about how he was speaking to Biden just 8 weeks ago and how he's still with it and stuff like that. Have you seen that? And the guys like the host, like he had guys from this side and that side, and he's like just shut up, you can't be fucking serious. And he plays like all these clips and he's like, yeah, he's just under pressure there. Like,
I listened to a long answer to a question from the Speaker of the House, who is third in line for the presidency after Kamala Harris, if they were both to go. And he was trying to get Chuck Schumer was trying to get a meeting with former President Biden. It took him 9 weeks to get a meeting with him. This dude's third in line for the presidency. He should be able to fucking ring him and just talk to him. And he said he had no fucking idea what was going on. Like they had people all around him. And he said, why have you cut off natural gas supply?
Yeah, I saw that.
And he's like, I haven't.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, you have. He's like, no, I just signed a thing that said we were going to research gas. And he's like, no. So people were fucking handing him shit to sign. And then this is the fucking third in line. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Like, that's just scary. And, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if the Albanese government was doing something similar. But, like,
I don't think he'd know.
He wouldn't know. He's some of the shit he says, like, I can, like, Channel 7 are going after him massively at the moment. So,
Wonder why.
well, and like I said at the beginning, like, America's heading that way. Dutton's obviously put that cap on and said, well,
That video that he released the other day talking about something like freezing foreign investment for 2 years for anyone non-Australians, I was like, fuck, that's going to get a lot of people over the line.
mm-hmm.
Like, and if I didn't share it with you, you wouldn't have seen it.
No.
Like, it's
it's not going to be in the mainstream. What's in the mainstream at the moment to meet the narrative is stuff that he said 12 years ago, and I suppose
he hates being called a potato.
Yeah, and I suppose if we could all get done for things that we said 12 years ago,
12 minutes ago.
12 seconds ago. I used the M word as a describing word.
No, you're
of a
allowed to
car,
do that. You're allowed to do that. You just can't say stuff like the speed of my computer has retarded my ability to. That you can't do that.
Yeah.
Ice Main, 1995, $500 just for rotary scissors heads is crazy. Plus, I needed the body and power head for it. I've been trying to work out what we should do for a giveaway, and I'm thinking. So this is where we're at. We didn't give anything away last month because the amount of money that we started to give away was getting so high that we have to get proper terms and conditions and regulatory bullshit. So what I thought last night, today, was like, let's give away more things more often. So we give away like $1,000 or $1,500 a week.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was thinking maybe what's a rotary scissors and an attachment would be about that.
About that, yeah.
So maybe we'll give a rotary scissors away every week for like the next 5 or 6 weeks until we get our big one, which is going to be like a $10,000 prize in March. Because then I don't have to do the application shit.
Mm-hmm.
That could work.
Mm-hmm.
Give these guys something to put on their ads. They'll be excited. And
then you watch everyone else follow suit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yep, all of the lawn care companies and the Australian lawn care companies and the sheds of lawn and the pros of lawn and giving away mowers and enough fertilizer to fertilize planet Earth for 12 months and shit. Yeah, rotary scissors, free head. That's perfect. What else we got here?
Are you a pothead fucker?
I like Ego Multi-Systems. That's from Vengeum. I don't know what it'll be. Have we given away rotary scissors before?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we've done a Makita.
We tried to get Steel to get involved and...
Yeah, they said one thing and did the other.
Can't say that.
Oh, but
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah, I can talk to my friends. I've got a company that we've been doing some stuff with that might do a contra.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what
they'd have some.
Yeah,
they did have some. Yeah, they sent it to me. It was Makita, wasn't it? Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Can I spray NSFW on lawn directly next to Veggie Patch? Paul Richards.
You can, but I would be very mindful of potential spray drift because any NSFW that gets onto those veggie patches is going to cause severe damage, if not complete death. So if it's windy, don't even worry about it. Just wait. Still day, correct nozzle. If you think it's too windy, it's too windy.
Mr. Mumble says, Adam, how did you feel doing last week's podcast? I'd say you're an absolute natural and really appreciate it. Are you Mr. Mumbles? You're right.
If I got 3 cameras on me, you can see I haven't touched my phone.
You fucking using bots and shit.
Yeah. It's funny because when we do scripted stuff, I'm absolutely terrible. Aren't I, Izzy? When we do scripted stuff.
Everyone is.
Yeah. But like, you get me in an environment where I can just do and bring out of my head what needs to be done. It's completely different. And that was all in, I think we had to refilm the start of one thing. But other than that, it's just, I mean, natural's probably, when you know what you're talking about in some things, it's a lot easier to talk about. And I found that drawing it will be a lot more relatable for people as well, rather than just talking about it. So that was the point of that. And then, it was enjoyable. Hopefully next one we can get the book out of my head. And
there's a chance that you'll ever get like some kind of like, where you go to like Lawn University and they just get you to come up and they go, here's your honorary diploma.
I mean, if they're willing to do that.
I don't know if you could legally do it.
I don't know. Well,
you'd need like in America, they like give them honorary business doctorates from Harvard and shit.
And like if they do, they do. If I think as well, not putting aside that sort of degree or acknowledgement of information, all that sort of stuff, I still think if I was to do something like that, I'd learn a lot. Like I only know what I
don't know.
Yeah, I only know what I know because it's the stuff we sell, and I make myself familiar with the stuff that we sell. But yeah.
Mr. Mumbles, what do you guys think of a consistent half rate more regularly than a full rate less often?
Yes, that's called spoon feeding. And if you've got the time, go for it. But if you don't have the time...
You know who does that really well, but they don't half rate it? Is that dude, is it Philip in WA? There's a guy in Western Australia that's...
with these little front...
Fucking spray that thing. I haven't seen it for a while, but he was fucking spraying that thing like every week.
He's got the 4 rotors in each corner, I haven't seen that lawn in ages as well, actually.
If he's not posting anymore.
Or maybe he's not falling in our algorithm anymore, which would be odd because...
He will now.
Yeah, he will now.
That he was spraying a lot. I think you just got to be careful not to overdo it, especially if you've got a naturally thatchy, tough lawn.
It would have to be a promise.
A prom.
What's prom?
Half a promise.
That's funny. Does anyone know? Do you know what that's off?
Nah, this is just Kira.
Does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
What do you mean?
Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting.
Fucking hell.
Oh, kids can't watch the podcast anymore. Ice Main, who was commenting before about rotary scissors, has just said, when can I fully scalp a new lawn? My lawn is 12 weeks old and it's getting pretty spongy. Let me guess. Is it Tiff Tough?
If you go back in our YouTube to one of our videos from about 2 years ago, I renovated that to Homer when it was 11 days old. So
that's just stupid.
But if you've got the growing conditions and the correct turf type, 12 weeks is fine.
I just remembered I've got emergency spring rolls in the fridge.
That's impressive.
I bought fruit today in an attempt to try to be a little bit healthier. I had some grapes. They don't taste as good as the grapes I used to steal from Woolworths when I worked there.
Maybe the thrill of stealing them made them taste better.
The adrenaline grape.
That's a great brand
a bit
idea.
Different to the adrenaline grapes you're used to.
Jesus Christ. Interesting.
That's how you hold the bunch, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Not like this.
Nah, not like that. No.
That's when you win a race.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Hailing for a cab. Okay, not okay.
Oh, we shouldn't laugh. So many people died. Can you over-apply wetting agents? Rob Lackey.
Over-apply, yes, because it'd be a waste. You don't need one.
You're not going to do any damage.
No, as long as you water it in. It's just be a waste.
There's no more questions. Sensible questions. So we're going to give away some rotary scissors. I'll be in Gawler tomorrow. If anyone is around, say hi. It's wintergreen. I mow every week. It's only 12 weeks old. Where are you buying wintergreen? So they still sell that?
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, Perth.
Yeah.
There you go. Fuck, that's crazy. 12 weeks. Pretty spongy. You're probably not mowing low enough as well. Are you using a normal lawnmower or a cylinder lawnmower?
It might have come with it, maybe.
No chance, because it's heavy. They won't deliver lawn that's too thick because it's more weight on the truck. I'm guessing they've probably let it like the height.
Yeah,
of cut.
just let it go. Maybe that first mow wasn't like the first mow might have been high and he didn't bring it back. But
Can I make a Lawnhub Lego logo for you guys to put up? You can make it. I can't guarantee it'll go anywhere. Lawnhub. That's that fucking thing that he made. You know what I'm like with my logo, man. Like if it doesn't look perfect, I'll be all fucking. Ugh.
it's true. I've seen it.
Can you please chat about lawn recovery once a Impala is implied? Oh, fuck. Do we have any like lemon ruskies?
Not here.
Taco Zach says, Jonesy, do you remember playing cricket with Angus Kemp?
Yeah.
He's watching right now. Give him a mouthful.
Kempy.
Jonesy wouldn't be able to fill someone's mouth. I've seen it.
Kempy. Give him a mouthful. Has he grown yet? That's harsh. Sorry. Yeah. No, that's tough. That's mean.
Yeah, so can you please chat about lawn recovery once Impala is implied?
Yeah,
oh my God, applied.
Yeah, so if you've got damage from a disease like brown patch, dollar spot, pythium, it's all, all from that same type of family. The recovery from those sorts of scarring and damage is not going to be weeks. We're talking potentially months. I know Ervo's still got some patches from his.
From over-applying roots and shoots.
From over-applying roots and shoots. Of his, dry patch, his
brown patch.
Brown patch, sorry. So, the most important thing is getting a fungicide down like Impala, Tombstone, Tribeca, Heritage Max, which has azoxystrobin in it. Those types of fungicides are going to stop what is happening, hopefully. If the area is getting bigger, then you can do a follow-up application. But it is important that you recognise that, recovery is not going to be weeks, could be months, could be 12 months.
Because if you lead into a cooler season.
Into a cooler season.
Is there anything they could be doing to help with recovery from a practices standpoint, or it's just
so once you're satisfied that you've stopped and controlled what's happening, then it'll be about removing the dead material, a bit like what we've done with the grub damage, and then allowing the lawn to grow back over. Also be mindful that if conditions
persist,
or if conditions persist, or they also align with disease that are, like hot, humid, wet conditions, then we're not trying to push too much fertilizer growth, too much potential water if you've got water around. Sometimes it can be a game of, as Benny Hallam discussed when he came on the podcast, sometimes there's just nothing you can do and it just happens and you put all the preventatives down and they'll still find a way to get through. So sometimes it's just nothing you can do about it, but just be mindful that that type of scarring of damage can take weeks, months, years.
Taco Zach said he's still a dwarf. Venjum says, Spartan, NSFW, Acelepryn. Which order should I apply these and how long should I wait before the next item in Adelaide? Spartan, NSFW, Acelepryn.
Yeah, so I would do, probably depends. It's probably a little bit early for Spartan.
Well, if you need NSFW, you're doing that first, right? Because obviously you've got weeds. Spartans.
Yeah, Spartan.
It depends how long ago you applied Spartan, right?
Yeah, but you want to hold off because you don't want to miss that window of winter grass as well, because that's going to be back with a vengeance this season as well.
From the plains.
Yeah, from the plains. And then Acelepryn, especially in our climate, you can hold out until September. So if you've got broadleaf weeds right now, NSFW, Spartan, I would hold off until, what are we?
March.
February, so February, March, April, depending on how long you've had pre-emergent downfall, and then Acelepryn, start of next season in our climate.
Mr. Mumbles, Clint's going to Gawler, loses 10 IQ in an hour. Rhett Roeder? Sorry, Rhett, if I said that wrong. Roeder. Nutgrass in a 6-week-old tiff tough. Anything I can do, or do I have to just wait?
Usually, although the label may suggest otherwise,
Please follow the label.
Yeah, please follow the label. But just with 6-week-old lawn, I'm an advocate for just holding out,
let it grow,
and you can always deal with the weeds at a later date. So I like to recommend, after that 12-week mark, that's when you can start using it. But the product you want is Halo Force.
Ice Main, before talking about wintergreen, said wintergreen cooch is the cheapest grass you can get here in Perth. Cheaper than kikuyu? That's crazy. Mr. Mumbles, best way to promote side growth.
Regular mowing, regular fertilizing, regular watering.
Matt Lee, excess of roots and shoots can cause fungal disease? ? You can explain what happened to Matt.
Absolutely. That is exactly what Irvo had at the end of last season.
And to be clear, he went way over the top.
Silly.
Because Jonesy accidentally spilt some and it had a positive
It had
effect.
a very good effect.
And then so he went, well, fuck it. If one is good, 200 is better.
Yeah, not so much. But we also, and looking back and speaking to people, the conditions we had in that time frame was perfect for brown patch and ERI, which is a root disease, particularly targets cooch. So golf courses have it, homeowners had it. Like we had a really short window at the end of last season, and we all got it. Like Tahoma got it, Tiff Tuff got it, Santa Ana got it, and all the cooch varieties here in Adelaide got it. So
Jack Meoff just asked who won the trip to Burra.
Oh yeah. And unfortunately, no one had any interest. So
yeah, we drew it 400 times and everyone declined it.
Yeah.
And Rhett said you did well with the name. Thanks. It's Rohweder. ROH, so Rowetta. That'd be right. Ice Main says, I've been using the rotary mower. The sponginess is doing my head in. It's my fault for just mowing once a week, I guess. It could be. It could not be. I would start lowering the mower if you can. If you've still got some heat over there, which you have, just start lowering it. And instead of doing a reno, you could probably just start to take some of that thatch off. But you don't want to go too low either, especially as the weather starts to cool. I've had that. Like, I'm actually thinking of raising my height of cut in my front to quite high. Because when I got the seed, Rich was like, we mow this at 4 mil.
That's crazy.
Out the front. I think he said 4 mil. He'll correct me. And so I was like, well, fuck, I can mow it at 4 mil. Right? Like, if they can, I can.
Yeah.
Nah. But I'd be mowing it at 12, maybe longer. And it just doesn't, it's not right. I actually have a circular patch that looks like fairy ring. I know it's not. And I was like, fuck, what the fuck is that? Like it's dead in a circle. And there's mushrooms galore in my top half. Heaps and different types as well.
Could be fairy ring.
Yeah.
Mm.
I thought that was like a cooch only thing.
No, you get it. It happens in the greens.
Is it from soil?
Soil, soil-borne disease. So it just could have something going on in the soil.
Too much moisture?
Potentially.
It's watered every day. I was worried about that. Because the top, that's where I thought where the mushrooms have come from, just from being wet all the time.
What colour are they?
There's the little brown skinny ones, and there's like button ones as well.
Okay. Not the button ones from the shop, though.
No. They tasted heaps different. Me and the leprechaun ate 2 each.
God.
The concreter. The fat bearded leprechaun that comes to my house and makes pasta. Did I tell you when I got back to Adelaide, I went and picked up Sarge, and I rang Ant and I was like, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm at home. Whoa, what's up? I'm like, just fucking cruising around with Connor and Lucy. I've got some, because he's gone to Japan on Sunday, but I'll give you my power adapters. So yeah, sure, come around. So we fucking shot around there and like destroyed some beers, and then he's like, what are you doing now? I'm like, we're just going home. I go, you got any sauce? Like, because he's a wog, right?
Yeah.
I can say that. Just offended fucking 20% of our audience. And so he's grabbed a couple of bottles of sauce. I'm like, do you want to come around for dinner? He's like, yeah, fuck it. So he grabbed 2 bottles of sauce, 3 packs of pasta. Because I'm like, I've got some San Remo. He's like, fuck off, dude. I'm not eating that shit. So he grabbed some pasta. And then, like, my in-laws were already coming round. And I've just surprised them with this family of Italians. And we're all drunk. Yeah. So him and his wife were like, the kids are running around crazy. And I think my mother-in-law, like Vicky and Steve, were just like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like
real pasta.
This is it was amazing. Like he was fucking paro and made like
wicked.
Everything like like, I need more oil. I need more oil. I'm like, bro, the whole pan is full of oil. He's like, more oil, more oil. Like, if you think you got enough, add more. And then he's like, I need more salt. So I found a bag of salt. And he's just like, fucking salt. But it was really good.
Yeah, it would have been.
Who won the trip to Burra? They may have what They may have what brought mine on. I fucked the application big time, coupled with ideal conditions. That's Matt Lee talking about Roots. New Zealand lawn addicts. Welcome to the fucking podcast.
Welcome.
What's your opinion on the Super Swift cylinder mowers in Australia, and what's the go-to real mower for the residential market over there? I don't know that I've ever used a Super Swift, but I can tell you that the go-to for mowers over here at the highest level is MowMaster, obviously an Australian-made cylinder mower. Then the next level down from that would be Protea, if you can get them. And then there's another level below that, which is effectively Massport, Bush Ranger, Cox, Super Swift. Am I getting him?
Yep.
I don't think there's anything there that I wouldn't buy.
Nah.
They're all fine.
Mm-hmm.
I've enjoyed the weight of the Bush Ranger and the warranty. We keep talking about that. But my Massport's good as well. No, is it a Massport? Yeah, my Massport's good. My father-in-law's got a Cox. He said he loves the Cox. Get that one clipped.
Is he like that one?
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, is that, I guess, if being in New Zealand, have you only got one lawnmower variety? I'm going to start talking about you like your Tasmania, and I'm really sorry. Is the Super Swift not available over there, or is that why you're asking? We won't wait for that answer, because we'll just be sitting here just like...
Stop it. Get some help.
Let's talk more about how Angus Kemp's short. That obviously is funny. No. Alro make good mowers. ALROAH.
Yeah, that's the mower Gibbo's got.
And then there's that Allet.
Allet, yeah.
That's the English one.
Mm-hmm.
The battery ones are like fucking $500,000.
Yeah, I saw there was a post, was it Ozalef? Someone like did a little review, like how it was all like interchangeable. It was really good. And then there's just people there hanging shit on him. Like, give a fuck. Like, it's not your mower. You didn't buy it. Yeah. So why are you hanging shit on him?
Because he spent so much money.
Yeah, like, who cares? Bit like your water bill.
Or our Nazi sympathising Instagram videos.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That we'll probably find over the next 4 years, those types of people will just stop commenting.
Because they'll get attacked.
Because they'll get attacked back. All those people been sitting dormant because they can't say anything because they'll get turned into a
meme,
into a meme or a an example, and now they're just going to sit there and be like, oh fuck, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how long it lasts. I think the danger that you have when there's a correction, like obviously when something goes a certain way too far, in your opinion, and obviously everyone has their own opinions around how things go, the risk of the recorrection is it goes too far the other way, and that we have this explosion of racism and homophobic behaviour that's like, well, if my government say that you can't have a gay pride flag, then we're allowed to do whatever we want around
which is
homophobic
is the same, just in the other way.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we've got to be really careful that we try to maintain the silent majority, which I'm not the silent majority, I'm a vocal majority, but of people that consider their values are in line with the majority of the people in the country, that they protect both sides of the ledger. That's the thing that we need to be really careful of, because if it goes one way easily, it can go the other way really easily.
As we've seen.
Best way to fix a sore wrist from pulling my Cox?
Get a cortisone.
Well, or get a battery auto start, so you don't have to pull it. VR flashlight. I haven't really seen anything good in that market.
I can't say I've even looked. So
no, I reckon that we have someone that works in our IT department that would be able to find that for us. One of the guys in the IT department.
Quite quickly.
Made in Western Australia. That is right. That's the the Alro's made in Western Australia.
Yeah.
There you go. So they must compete with MowMaster, or are they in a different market? More residential.
No. Oh, how would you pronounce it?
Allrow.
Allrow. Yeah, no, they've been around for years. That's what used to cut the whacker back in the day.
Yep.
So,
yep.
I would say, well, Momaster's probably been around for a while, but
they're second or third generation. They're definitely second.
So, it'd be interesting to see who was first. But they're on like Momaster up in Queensland.
No, they were WA.
They are WA as well. Yeah. Okay.
I met Luke over there when we went over for a South Australian Golf Course Superintendent's trip, and we went out for dinner, and I think they were surprised at how much I drank. Oh no, maybe I met them in Sydney. They came over for that because I was like, "Guys, want another drink?" And they're just like, and they weren't drinking. So
yeah.
But yeah, Jack Mehoff. Best way to stop crying when I try and go to sleep. I don't know, man. These guys.
Jesus.
I don't know who that is. If it's one of our regulars that's changed their name to Jack Mehoff.
Could be.
Mumbles is still in there. So, if there's nothing else we need to do, I need to go mow my lawns.
Yeah, and Toll just rocked up and they're late and everyone's gone home.
No one's at the forklift. So, all right, sweet. Well, thank you for tuning in. I don't know.
Why are you gay?
If I used all of my sounds. I think we did.
Let's say China.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
All right, I'll play us out.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander.
Thank you. That was
yes, that was good.
Getaway
good to be back for
but I cannot see.
for
I'm
one
legally
episode.
blind. That's my
I don't
story.
think
I'm
we've seen you
sticking
again
to it.
for-
I'm innocent.
Come on this way.
So are you from Houston?
Well,
Potentially till March.
Well, we've got Liv, so we're probably going to have to do a couple of pre-recorded.
Yeah, or we'll record out Liv or something. But we'll work it out. Sorry, Izzy. Playing my fucking music out. Anyway, Happy New Year. Cheers for the products. My lawn looks awesome. Thank you, Typhoon 290. Yeah, keep it green.
Thank you very much. See you later. Have a good weekend. Be safe.